It's very positive here. There's no backbiting, jealous people at all. Everyone's happy for you to do well, whether you be doing 14s, 7s or 10s.
The thing that makes this event so amazing, it's not so much the drive and the racing, it's who you meet on the way. And when you come to this event, everyone wants to know about your story. They want to know about your car, they want to know about you, what you've done to get here.
The people here are the best. Till you come here and meet the people, I can't explain just how awesome everyone in the Drag Week family are, and the hot rod community here.
The people's where it's all at, really. The camaraderie, like the racing on track is just, it's only a very small part of Drag Week. It's the part that most people at home actually think it's all about. That's actually the small part. The real part is the driving on the road, and because they actually make us go down some real back roads. They take us a long way, and so when you brake on the side of the road, everyone just pulls over to help you.
It's been an absolutely unbelievable experience, and to get through this event is nothing short of amazing. We had 5 days of having next to no trouble on the street drive, but we had all the problems in the world on the track. It was just simple things like 2 coils went bad. We had our breather system plumbed up wrong. We had our tuned EGTs were turning the motor off. And we went out today, we ran an 880. We should have done that on day one, but it wasn't to be. But the whole experience of the drive, I think we've done something like, since the car left LA, I think I've driven something like 6,000 or 8,000 kilometres, they were telling me today, which is absolutely amazing. But what an awesome event. I can't emphasise enough, people from Australia, you've got to come out here and experience. If you can't afford to get your car here, get a group of mates and join in the fun. Everybody's welcome. Everybody gets on. It's a 5-day party basically.
As hard as every other one I've done, like just stupid things, like as you saw yesterday, I pulled in, well actually on Wednesday at, what was it, Byron, I put a new transmission in and my easy stage wasn't working, so I got a 5 o'clock surprise right on the start line, couldn't spool the turbos. So I worked all night, fixed that, drove straight through to the next track, which is Union Grove. Everything was set, I was ready to go, got called in, car stalled in the staging lanes, and I worked it out that it was the ECU. I knew it was the ECU, and until I could find one, which was 7 o'clock last night, I was stuck at the track. And then I found one, put it in, drove it all the way here. Glenn Hunter Jr. from New York was good enough to lend me his computer, and I really appreciate that. I put it in, drove it here, and then I got a brand new one of my own, bought it, threw it in, tuned it, it's ready to go. So frustrating, that killed my average obviously and put me out of the run for the competition, but you know, I'm just here to do personal best for my own self.
I in two minds about it right now. I'm pretty happy with it because I managed to finish with a 9-second average with a 9.92 average. The last pass I made was a 9.89 at 139 mile an hour, working just off the foot brake just to get off the line because we have been having issues getting it off the line. And then what I really wanted was actually to run a 9-second every day, but obviously that didn't happen and I couldn't make it happen. So I'm glad it's over, but yeah, I love it. And yeah, at the moment the engine's actually hurt. On that last pass, I was pulling around to give it another go and try and go faster, but on the way back on the return road, it started making a noise, and now we can't get number one lifter out of the engine. So we've done some damage in the lifters, but hey, we made it, we finished, and did it with a 9-second average. No trailer, no carry rack.
Man, it's been one of the toughest, I reckon it's nearly as tough as the first year we did it. Yeah, with the road trips and everything have been minute night, no worries there. The new gear vendors just makes nighttime breeze, but every day we've pulled into the track, it's just been just a lot of little dramas and just waiting, and it's been hot, and yeah, it's been a big one, but yeah, we got through, we got the fastest Aussie average again, so pretty happy with the boys, and yeah, that's about where we're at.
It's really hard to put into words what it's like to do this event. It's enormously grueling. It places huge demands on the car. You got to travel with someone who's a mate and who's going to put up with long hours and big drives and getting lost and all that kind of stuff. For me, I think doing drag week is just the highlight of being involved in performance cars, simply because it's really considered the ultimate event to prove that you've got a real street car. They don't take any prisoners here. You've got to have a car that meets the rules. It's got to do the drive. Any car can do the drive, but you've got to be able to race every day. And we're not here just to run any kind of number. We really want a number that shows what the car can do. So I don't know where I'd go from here if I was going to pick another event, because this is really the best of the best.
Second place, street race, big block, naturally aspirated. All the drama that we went through to get it here, it all paid off in the end. So we had a few dramas, like they said, the tread let go on one of the front tyres, and the thermo fan broke and fell out. We put that back in with some zip ties, and we made it here to the last day in the staging lanes for the last pass. We drove in the staging lanes, and then I went to fire it to move it up, and it wouldn't fire. It would wind over. There was no spark, no power to the ignition coils, and it ended up being one of the fuses for the ignition coils come loose. That's all I can say. You have to come and do it. So it's something everyone needs to do, so they can just experience, see what it's like. Everyone and then people in the grandstands will stop and help you. If they've got the part for your car to get it going again, you can guarantee they'll give it to you just to get you to the next track. And we'll do the same.